News is real. Whether it's hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So Bobbi Althoff speaks on the tour cancellation. Bobbi and Funny Marco, they were scheduled to do their Open Thoughts versus the Really Good Podcast summer tour together, right? And they started the tour together, but halfway through, Marco canceled the tour with Bobbi and continued to do shows on his own. Earlier this week, he shared a video explaining why he canceled the tour dates with the rest of the tour, with Bobbi. That's what he said.
When people pay their hard working money, I really, really care about that. So when I'm on stand-up tour and I'm selling out these tours and then me and Bobbi be able to come together and people are paying their money to come see us, I really want that to get better. I don't want it to be the same. I don't want to take nobody money if you can't get it again. And I feel like Bobbi was stiff a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey man, let's really, really work on this. And I paid script writers, let's really get him a show. And where she told me, that's not me. Bobbi was like, my comedy is me not talking a lot. And I'm like, this is different. You can do that on the podcast, but in real life, this is different.
Yeah, I agree. But before we continue, you can't make somebody be somebody that they not.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? You knew that you knew what you was getting yourself into when she be doing her little dry ass interviews. You know she's awkward. We know she has social anxiety. We know she like that. She always stiff. She don't try to hide it because she can't. That's just who she is.
But it seems like it was funny as a podcast, but when they did it live,
Duh.
it just it was trash.
You can look at that and tell that wouldn't translate to the stage.
Exactly.
Everything you just said, Jess, it's the dryness and the stiffness of it is what works when you're on camera interviewing somebody. But I ain't about to sit here and pay money to watch you do that on stage.
No, and if she told you that, you know what I'm saying? Why would you still, proceed to try to change her and do a tour and while still working on your stuff? Because you still working on your own stand-up. You know what I'm saying? So, but
you can't stand up and she sit down and that work.
Yeah, no. It's never gonna work like that.
Were they selling tickets?
They said they sold out. She said,
Yeah,
they said they sold
were
out.
selling out.
Okay.
Yes, the first half of the show. He just wasn't pleased with her performance. But I mean, somebody was, because they was buying them tickets. Them together as a package seemed like a cool idea. But either way, after his video circulated, Bobbi decided to make a video of her own and share her side of the story. That's what she said.
Last year, we were supposed to go on tour, and I backed out last minute because my husband had just left me. I just had surgery, and I was super nervous going into this because I was not prepared. And I text Marco, and I said, Marco, I'm so sorry to do this, but I am so depressed right now. I literally want to myself. He doesn't reply to me. Fast forward some time, bumps into me, and I'm like, oh, hey, stranger. He's like, let's go on tour again. I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. But it's hard for me to get out of my comfort zone of I have social anxiety. Our last show, when I drink a little, and I thought it went so well. Fast forward a couple more weeks, and I hear from my team that he canceled it, and I'm like, what the hell? Fast forward to today, and I get tagged in a video of Marco standing by a pool talking to everybody about why he canceled the tour.
And mind you, the pool was empty. I'm like, come on, Marco. But yeah,
I understand. We all understand social anxiety. But I must say, that video was pretty dry and stiff. I couldn't even get through it. You would have to tell me what happened.
Well, Bobbi,
the one she
audio,
just did, that was,
she was saying, okay, so if y'all tuned out, she had canceled the tour. They was originally supposed to go on tour last year, but that was around the time where her husband had left her. She had surgery. She was going off. She said she wanted to off herself for real. So she texted Marco yo, I don't even think I can go through with this. I'm so sorry. These are the issues that I'm facing right now.
Understandable.
And that was that. You know what I mean? So she said he didn't respond, but then he came back to her a year later, all right, let's do the tour. She said, okay, cool. She was in a better space. They planned for the tour, and then halfway through, she didn't even find out by him.
I'm shocked she even replied back to Marco. If I hit you and I tell you that I'm going through all of this and I'm depressed, and she said she might off herself. That's what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did all of that and you ain't even replied?
Damn.
I'm not talking to you no more.
Then came 6 months
You can't
later.
just hit me up a year later talking about let's go on tour.
Nah.
No. Where was you in my time of need?
Right, like just a response, like okay, prayers up.
Something.
Hopefully we
thoughts
can
and
revisit
prayers.
this.
Damn.
Something.
She was thinking
but,
that. She was thinking the check at that time. Like, damn, we could get some bread. Let's
Yeah.
F all that. Let's just go get this money.
Yeah, but if you know Marco, like Marco is a very awkward person too. Like he not as awkward as her, and I don't know her, but she shows her awkward a lot more than he does. But he's not really. I'm not gonna say he's not all there. I mean, but I'm just saying like he's socially awkward as well. So maybe he didn't know what to say in that time. But my problem with it is you didn't even call her and tell her.
You just posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, she found out from her team that they had just canceled it because they saw it. He didn't even tell her team. He told us, and she found out with us.
The teachable moment here is that you just can't cheat the game, right? Like
Yeah.
you can't skip steps. You have to go through the process. Everything has to go through a process. I don't care how hot you think you are on social media. That stage will humble you quick, right? Just know.
What? Excuse me? It will. It don't. You can't go on there thinking like this is the internet. You can't edit your stuff. You can't take stuff back. You can't depend on a like and comments. Them people in your face. So you gotta make them laugh, or you will be booed, or it will be quiet. I'd rather it be quiet than for people to boo me. I mean, I'd rather it for people to boo me than for it to be quiet. Because then you slowly failing. I mean, that's never happened to me, but I'm just saying, like, I would rather hear boo than for it to be dead quiet.
See, when I'm quiet, I'm enjoying the show because I'm listening, right? Because, you know how y'all are as comedians. Just you say something, then you might have a follow-up joke, so I'm listening. Yeah. When you hear me dying laughing, you bombing.
Yeah, but if you cracking a joke,
like
you want somebody to laugh.
The whole crowd will be quiet, and I'll be in there cackling.
Yeah, nah, that's not how that's supposed to go. No. I'd be thinking that you laughing at my jokes. Like, I would never even get that. But, moving on. Oprah and Gayle, they addressed the rumors. So Oprah and Gayle recently did an interview together on Moments That We Make with Melinda French Gates. Shout out to her. During the conversation, they spoke on their friendship and addressed rumors about them secretly being in a relationship with each other. Because y'all know that's always been like the little thingy thing. But this is what they said.
For years, people used to say we were gay or that we were, but and listen, we were up against that for forever. No, and people still say that.
And I used to say to Oprah, you got to do a show on this because it's hard enough for me to get a date on Saturday night with people thinking we're gay.
One of the things I started to think was maybe people aren't accustomed to seeing women with this kind of truth bond, meaning the reason why I think our friendship has worked is because Gayle is happier for me for any kind of success or victory or challenge I get through than I am for myself.
Why y'all want everybody to be gay so bad?
That's you.
That's you.
Like,
How's
you
that
really
me?
want everybody to be gay. To be honest with her, I understand how she felt, but I felt like Gayle was letting it run like y'all think we gay. Oprah like, no, tell them that we not. I'm telling you.
Same thing with Charlamagne up here.
What does Melinda Gates do podcast now?
Yeah, she got it. Yeah.
Damn. Her big rich ass asking them about scissoring.
You can't say that.
All that money Melinda
you cannot.
This guy's crazy.
You cannot say her big rich ass.
She rich as hell.
No.
Well, he can say the big rich ass part. The other part he can't say.
What?
Yeah, it was just an interview. I'm not sure if it's a podcast or not. Just to
Can't say
confirm
that.
it,
You
but
can't say
it's
scissoring?
Recently,
Oh, my God.
she did an interview. She's doing interviews, but I don't know if it's a podcast. It didn't say that.
She
But
worth $11 billion. So wait a minute, you really can't say scissoring?
All right. Up next dunk of the day.
good.
That's 3 dumps. Who you giving your donkey to?
You can say scissoring.
That's
brother.
4.
what?
Yes,
you can't.
Yeah, yes, you can. What y'all talking about? Y'all dumping for no reason.
But y'all know people try to say that about me and Sheena. Everybody keep trying to say like, oh, that's you and your best friend like mess with each other. I'm like, no.
Why?
don't.
Just because Sheena's a stud?
Yeah, just because Sheena's a stud and I have a stud best friend. And like that wouldn't even.
I thought you were about to say, and I got a stud aura. I thought that's what you were about to say.
that's
I
not
didn't-
what
I
I'm
didn't hear
saying,
that coming.
'cause I don't.
That
I'm
wasn't-
just a Tom girl, but no, everybody been trying to say that for years. They like, oh no, Sheena the baby father. Like how?
What?
Wow.
Hey, you know why? Because at the
She not
baby
Pops.
shower, Sheena was behind you, hugging you.
Was
She been hugging me like that for years though. That's just what it is.
Was she?
Yes.
Yeah, she always hugged me like that. Like y'all, I'm telling you. But no, Sheena not Pops. Girl, bye.
Sheena not Pops. Because you would definitely be Pops.
No, Brittany Griner is definitely Pops.
All right. Who you giving your donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour. 4 after the hour, man. This is 4 after the hour. 4 after the hour, man. I can't say what I want to say because I want to do Guess What Race today. So we'll talk about it 4 after the hour. Yes.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yes.